Welcome back, my friends. Time for the next Run and Bun stream and time for the Erratic Weather Final. We will have 2 mandatory fights in this stream. Hopefully we can finish this section now. We will have the hardest fight for this section now. The double battle, it's brutal. I cooked a while for it. And I think I have a line what is pretty decent now. But it will cost us something, at least. Okay, no spoiler. So I would say let's just fly back. We can also catch some encounters after that. In Sky Pillar and in the town. There's no reason to delay that, basically. And yeah, let's heal up the team pretty quickly and set up the team. Like I said, I think the plan is pretty decent. We should be completely fine. But it will cost us some stuff for sure, okay? That is my small spoiler. So. We will have Hamilton in the team. Caracosta is joining the party. We have Golly. We have Crawdon, what is already in the team. We have Everlook, what is also already in the team. And we have Flygon. Okay. We have to do some small preps. First of all, we will import the mons, what we have right now in the calc. Hemi, Caracosta. Rodont. Have a look. Flygon. And Golly. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we will level up my Crawdon. It doesn't really matter that much though. To 91. With that, we can't use that anymore for the Huan Gym for Protect and stuff like that, most likely, because it's max level. But yeah. We have the Choice Scarf here. We will have the Citrus Berry on my Caracosta. I don't think I need that, but yeah, we can just hold the item. We want to have the Iron Ball on Everlook. We want to have, not on Everlook, on Crawdon. A Citrus Berry here. Golly will just hold Silver Powder. And Flygon will just hold a Choice Band. Pretty simple. Now we need to do some small preps. Let me already load the script here. So I have Crawdon as well with the new level in the calc. I need to be really careful. This fight is really fucking hard. This fight is really fucking hard. So, export. Now we have the correct level and the items already. Exactly, okay. And now we need to do a small amount of pre-damage. My Arcanine needs to be on 100... not on 100, on 296 HP. That is just a small amount of pre-damage. Not much. Not exactly even sure we need that, but I'm just doing it for the safety. Okay. So, that is enough. Because I'm pretty sure if I would say I know how the AI works, we don't even need this pre-damage, but I'm just doing it for the safety. Now we need to pre-damage Caracosta. And Caracosta needs to be pre-damaged to 146 HP. Level up doesn't matter. $146 it is. Okay. Right, 2 more steps. 1, 2. Okay. Pitcher Berry. Okay, Crawdont. Have the Iron Ball already. It needs to be pre-damaged. To 151. Yeah, 151 it is. Checking again. Yeah, 151 it is, okay. Alright. Next pitcher. And now we need to pre-damage Golly. And Golly... Nine. Golly needs to be on 203 HP. Let me check that again. It is exactly 203, yeah. So a lot of prep for this double battle, like you can see. Yeah. Some more steps. 2, 3, 4. Okay. And with that, this prep is done as well. And now we are ready to go, basically. Let me double check the items quickly. Choice Scarf, Citrus Berry, Iron Ball, Citrus Berry, Silver Powder, Choice Band. Okay. Let's do it. This is for sure, in the Erratic weather, the hardest fight by fucking far. Because we are done soon and I have cooked the last fight as well. So yeah, this is by far the hardest fight. Especially because it's a double battle and then it's a really hard double battle as well. And the gimmick behind the fight is pretty interesting. Like, you have a lot of stuff to think about in this fight, in my opinion. And I think if you have a really bad prep, you can straight up wipe to this fight. That's possible. So yeah, I think my prep now is decent. It was number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, six, 7, and 8. Let's not speed. There is a double battle. We can see it. Holy shit. The slots are correct. Yeah, the slots are correct. Okay. Let's go. Let's do it. Another fight in Perma Sun. With Aero and with a Victory Bell Lydia. Yeah, slots are correct. Okay. I was worried for a second. But... Okay. So this Aero sees a slow kill on my Hemi right now as well. But we will just abuse the fact that if they only have a slow kill on you, it will never target you if it have a fast kill. So it will never target my Hemi this turn. What is really important for the entire plan. This Aero is also unnerved, so it means you can't even proc berries and stuff like that. Okay, so yeah. And this Victory Bell is just a fucking threat. This is Focus Sash. With the Chlorophyll ability, it means it is faster than my entire team. But it will never target my Hamilton. That's at least the plan, okay? So we will Flare Blitz the Aero. This is always a 2-shot. We cannot crit kill this turn. If it is a burn, it's completely fine. And we will protect with Caracosta. Pretty simple, okay? The first turn is pretty simple. And this is always Solar Blade on my Caracosta. Exactly. And this is always Stone Edge on my Caracosta. It's also really cool that we can keep Caracosta really low here, because we will need that probably in the Juan fight as a protect mon, because we will have some double battles. Okay, now we will kill Aero before it can do anything, because we are faster with the Scarf. And my Caracosta will switch out to my Golly. My Golly is a bit more pre-damaged here right now, for later on. Because we need to pre-damage anyways, because of the Solar Blade here. Because we want to proc the emergency exit here now. So we need to pre-damage either way, slightly. But this is more pre-damage than we need for a stuff later on, okay? So this is fine if this crits. We never died to this Solar Blade crit. I made it sure, of course. But this is a really important pre-damage here right now for later. Yeah, emergency exit. Out of here, bitches. And we will go to Caracosta back. That's why Golly is so strong. We just got the free switch into Caracosta back. And we will just kill this Aero now. Before I can do anything. Pretty simple. This is always Cinderace now. This is the first Pokemon what sees a kill. Here on my Caracosta. And it is always Cinderace. And Cinderace sees a fast kill with low sweep. So the thing about Cinderace is, what is also really nice, is have the Ayapapa Berry. We don't really care about that, because we will always kill this over 2 turns. The Cinderace will use low sweep now on my Caracosta. But because I'm faster, it will keep the fire type for now. And then it will turn into a fighting type. That means the second Flare Blitz will always kill it, no matter what. And the first one can't crit kill. But that's also really nice. So we will Flare Blitz the Cinderace here and just protect again. There's the Solar Blade. We will hit the Flare Blitz because it's still a fire type. This will never die to a crit here. If this crits, Ayapapa procs probably, most of the time. And the really important thing is we always kill this after its fighting type. Even if Ayapapa would proc, it is always dead because now it's neutral. So the Cinderace will die now before it can do anything. And we will hard switch to Flygon. My Flygon is dead right now to a Solar Blade crit. It's completely fine if this happens. If it is not a crit, it's also nice. So both situations are really nice. I have a backup if this crits now. Yeah, and we will switch to Flygon. Let me just go back to it again. This is really important. Flare Blitz, Cinderace, Caracosta switch out to Flygon. If this is Solar Blade crit, it's fine. I have a backup for that. If this is really a crit now. Otherwise, the line just stays. Okay. All Gucci. Cinderace is gone. This is Mimikyu now because that's the next Pokemon with a fast kill against Flygon. And Mimikyu, we all know the ability from Mimikyu. It's a bit annoying. Yeah. It's not nice. We don't like that. Okay. What we're gonna do here on this turn is just simply, we will destroy the ability from Mimikyu with the first impression from Flygon, and we will Flare Blitz kill this Mimikyu, and with that, Flygon will always die here. 07 Flygon, you have done some small stuff for sure, but we have the way better Dragon type for sure in the box, and with that, the Discus is broken. Mimikyu would always go for the fast kill here, I would believe. And because my Arcanine is faster, this Mimikyu will always die. Flygon 07. Flygon can't survive here. If Flygon dies, we can also go just back to Caracosta, so this is also possible. And then Mimikyu will probably use a Shadow Sneak on my Hemi, but that's completely fine. Okay, so now the next part. Let me update the deaths pretty quickly. So this is death number 23. Next part is we will go to Crawdont, what is also pre-damage, and have the Iron Ball. We will always bait now for a slow kill, or for a fast kill Ursaluna, exactly. Because I have the Iron Ball, and this is also unnerved, so you can't proc berries here. 2 months are unnerved, so yeah, berries will not proc and stuff like that, okay? So, we are pre-damaged here right now on my Crawdont, so Ursaluna always sees a kill with a return. It's a fast kill on Crawdont and a slow kill on Hamilton, so that means Ursaluna will always attack my Crawdont. And what we're gonna do this turn, this is a bit fictional, I think this is the only thing what is a bit inconsistent in this line. If we will burn this Victory Bell this turn, this Victory Bell will die because it's Focus Sash. It's fine if this happens. I also have a backup for that. We need to steer a bit, I think, if this happens. But most likely we are fine, okay? So we will protect with Crawdont. And Flare Blitz the Victory Bell here. Solar Blade. Don't burn. That would be pretty good, I would say. Okay, no burn. Alright. I think, like I said, I have a backup plan for, like, if stuff happens. Don't want to actually see that, but yeah. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to say goodbye for Crawdont. That's why it's 91, that's why I said it doesn't really matter. For a consistent win here, for a consistent line, I was forced to kinda do that. Because we will Flare Blitz kill this, we will Flare Blitz as Ursaluna. The only way Crawdont can survive is, there are like 2 options here right now, and I'm not even sure it's good if this happens. Because the line is then a bit different, and let's see, I think we can steer it out, and then maybe Crawdont can survive. The only way Crawdont would survive here this turn is if Ursaluna will use high horsepower instead of return, because we are pre-damaged to the lowest roll from return. So Ursaluna never targets my Hamilton, this is really important of course. But it can go for high horsepower because of overlapping rolls. And low roll, that's possible. Or we fucking burn this Ursaluna now. Because it's not guts, it's not dangerous, thankfully. So, we will Flare Blitz this Ursaluna now. And we will Aqua Jet the Victory Bell to kill the Victory Bell here now. And yeah, Crawdont is a planet sacrifice here, so the chance for surviving is nearly 0. Crawdont have done a really good job in this run, but I kinda want to have this Aqua Jet here. I have still Caracosta. Yeah, and that means 07. This can't survive a return because I'm pre-damaged to the lowest roll. Alright. So the line is, like I said, I'm not even sure it would be good if this survives. We kinda maybe need to, you know, adjust the plan. Because this is over now. This is completely over. That's why my Hamilton was slightly pre-damaged. From the beginning. Because my Hamilton got no damage in this entire fight. Now we got a Sharpedo here. And now the reason why my Golly was pre-damaged like that. Because this Sharpedo will always see a fast kill on Golly and a slow kill on Hamilton right now. And that means it will never protect. And that's checkmate, because we can just Flare Blitz the Ursaluna. This is Speed Boost Sharpedo. The moment it will get a Speed Boost, it is also faster than Hemi. So that's also a thing we need to keep in mind. That's why I said it's not even that good if we maybe survive. Because then it can target both sides after that. And first impression will kill this Sharpedo now. Pretty simple. It can't protect. I think we don't even need to pre-damage Hamilton here. Because Golly shows a fast kill with Crunchy right now. This is Life Orb Sharpedo. And Flare Blitz just kills this. Pretty simple. Yeah, 2 sacrifices. I thought about, yeah, reducing sacks. Only 1 sack maybe. I couldn't find it at least in the time I cooked the fight, and it took already a while. And I was like, okay, guys, like we have a lot of mons in the box right now. You know, I could maybe cook like for 1 or 2 days longer, stuff like that, or maybe even more hours. But right now, I think it's okay to sack this both months. I think Crawdon could be useful still for the Juan Gym for Protect, but we have 1. We have still Caracosta, what is super low level. 75 is really nice right now, okay? So yeah, rest in peace Flygon and Crawdon. Okay, let's fly pretty quickly to Most Deep back. With that, the double battle is done. And we will put our boys into the box. So, let me remove the items pretty quickly. And yeah, Everlook was just a backup. You saw Everlook did nothing. It's also a pretty nice backup in this fight because it can tank the moves pretty decently. It can switch into Solar Blade. Really super safe. Even if it crits, it procs then at some point the Citrus. And we always bait only and only Weather Ball from... And then we can switch to Caracosta back. So yeah, a lot of options what we had actually. That's why Everlook was just a backup. Because I don't need basically the 6th Mon here. Because with that, it was pretty consistent. Yeah, Flygon and Crawdon 07. The box is pretty full right now, but that's okay. And yeah, we still have a pretty good box, I would say. We will also get new mons. And that's why I don't think it is a big problem right now here. So, next fight. Let's finish this fucking Erratic weather, man. I can't see it anymore. Let's just finish this. The next fight should be pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward here. If my prep is not wrong. I need to pre-damage 1 Pokemon. And that's it. And Ludi. Okay. Yeah, let's sort the box a bit. We'll get 2 new mons anyways in this stream, probably. So 2 new more encounters for the 2 what we lost basically, so yeah. Alright. So what we need here is the Hera item on Heracross. Pretty simple. Then the magnet on Magnezone. The Choice Band on Excadrill. Dragon Fang on Pult. And Greninja needs the choice back, so we need to grab that pretty quickly. And Miracle Seed. And Greninja needs to be slightly pre-damaged, and I need to pre-burn my Magnezone. That's it, basically. Okay. Choice specs, Greninja. Okay, so pre-burn my Magnezone. And now, let's put the mons first of all in the calc already. Can do it right now. So this fight is in Perma Rain. That is the last fight. Magnezone, Heracross. Excadrill. Ult. Greninja. And Ludi. So, Greninja, pre-damage needs to be 64. And 83, and that means, let me tag that. $147 HP. Greninja needs to be on 147 HP. That's the only pre-damage we need in this fight. And this is pretty cool because I think this Pokemon don't have a lot of good answers. It's pretty threatening in my opinion. But yeah, Greninja is a really strong Pokemon for sure. I would say this is doing more than Weavile. Yeah, it's just doing more than Weavile. You can also, what we are doing basically right now, I can spoiler that, we are abusing Torrent as well. And that is really nice if you can do that, okay? The 147 we need. Okay. Alright. Because you would think, like, if you don't have protein, it's not that strong anymore, but dude, this is really strong. And even I got the plus speed Weavile. Weavile have done some stuff. For sweeping some double battles, because, yeah. With Life Up, it was just destroying some fights. But yeah, I think Greninja did more. Okay. Right. Team is ready. Yeah, like I said, this is the last mandatory fight now in Erratic Weather. We need to start the event after that as well, but yeah, we have some time to do some small stuff. Don't need to worry about optionals here because I just cleared basically the only optional was this one. Yeah. And there is the last fight, I would really hard believe. We are pre-burned with Magnezone, yeah, exactly, okay. Okay. So, there's also a different option, but I don't need to have Life Orb basically. I could also just give Life Orb basically. Need a small amount of pre-damage on Magnezone after we kill the first Pokemon. So this is Araquanid need, Araquanid lead with Cobra Berry. So it's really hard to kill it as like a flying move or stuff like that. And because the rain is up, this thing is doing a ton of damage, okay? Adamant nature, hallelujah. In German we would say hallelujah. Thunder will just kill it before it can do anything. We are faster. And like I said, we need a small amount of pre-damage. I could also give Life Orb. If we, for example, because we have max special attack basically, 31 special attack IVs. If we wouldn't be that, we most likely need a Life Orb here. That's crazy, because it's a Magnet Zone. And Magnet Zone with Thunder needs a life up against Araquanid. It's crazy, but yeah, it's really tanky on the special side. This is always now Scrafty, because it sees a guaranteed kill with close combat. 99.1% is the min roll. I want to avoid the Dragon Dance here. That's why we are going basically for the small amount of pre-damage. We'll go to Heracross on the close combat. Yeah. And this dies to everything. But yeah, I also accounted for a crit, by the way. Let me just think about that. If we even need to fucking... I was planning with close combat for the drop. But because we got the crit here, I don't think we need to do that, right? The only thing I don't want to see here is that we are in EQ range. Let me check if we really give this a CC. If we are getting somehow into EQ range. I don't think this is possible. Not even fucking close. This is always medium mash. Yeah. This is always medium mash. So we can CC here. And then we see the medium mash on the switch in. What is completely fine. Yeah. We don't need to CC. We can just brick break here. Okay? We don't need to CC. But if I don't CC here, this is not even seeing a kill. Even after we got the crit, we want to bait Metagross next. And that's why I'm Mega Evolving as well. Because Metagross will see a fast kill. So we CC. And if I don't CC, it's actually not Metagross. Because Mega Heracross is really fucking bulky. Okay, this is always now medium mash on the switch in. Attack boost is completely fine if this happens, of course. Go to Excadrill. Critical hit is, I think, also fine. Yeah. I think it can change the bait, but this is completely okay. Yeah, it's completely fine. We don't fucking care. Because we will just outspeed and kill you. Choice Bandit EQ kills here. So Medium Mash is doing a bit less damage than Power Punch. That's why it's better for sure. We could also switch into Thunder Punch. That would be fine as well. Only thing we don't want to see is EQ, of course, on the switch in. Yeah, this is always Electros now. We should have a pretty good line here right now. This is Aqua Tail. Don't crit. We don't want to see the crit. I think this could get a bit weird if this crits. Okay. I think this is completely fine. This should be always safe. Yeah. With darts, this will always two-shot. And this is Super Fang now. So this is consistent. Because Super Fang is just doing the highest damage right now here. Yep, exactly. And on this HP we only bait Dark Pulse. So this is always now Porygon Z. Or exactly Dark Pulse. Because this is fucking analytic Porygon Z, by the way. This is not download this time, this is analytic. And this is so fucking scary. Right, I found a really good solution. And that is... on this Dark Pulse, we switch to Greninja. We never die to a crit, but Mineral Dark Pulse will always put me into Torrent range. There's a Dark Pulse. Yeah. You can see that we are always surviving. And Choice Specs, Surf, will just kill this Porygon Z now. In Torrent range, of course. Otherwise, it's only a range. So I just saw that right now we could also scale special attack. But like I said, if I can save, yeah, we don't need Torrent range. Basically, if I scale special attack, But I want to save my scales if it's possible. It's possible. It's completely fine. So now we will see random move probably here. Yeah. This is not Shadow Ball, everything else. It could be Scald or Water Spot here now. Yeah, and Ludi handles this Pokemon pretty good. This is doing a ton of damage basically. But Ludi is one of the best answers here. What is also a pretty decent answer here would be Roserade. Roserade would also destroy this. Yeah, that's completely okay. Even Shadow Ball crit is fine. Energy Ball will two-shot here. This is Shadow Ball, exactly. Yeah. Crit would be fine, we can see. And Energy Ball kills. I think this could be Shadow Ball on the switch in. If Greninja gets a crit, right? That would be possible. We have always a revenge killer, by the way, if Ludi dies, for example. I don't think it happens, but yeah. We have always a revenge killer. Okay, and with that, the section is done. This section is done. Okay. So, let me do something because I already checked that and it's riskless. We have two optionals here right now. I will give the choice band here. Just pretty simple. We don't need to go back right now because I checked that really carefully. Max Potion, Dragapult. Okay. So, on this side, we will reach basically the Sky Pillar. But let's clear the both optionals here right now. Because with that, we can reach the next city as well. And Dragapult will just clear them. So, Gengar, completely fine. With Darts. I didn't thought about that, to be honest. This is Sucker Punch on the switch in. It's okay. It's okay, actually. Oh, this is Frostlass. Ooh, ah. Okay, wait a second. Yeah. I should heal my fucking team. Give me 1 second. Now I need to check, because I forgot that this fucking Gengar can also have First Body. And that means I'm blocked here right now. Imagine wiping to a fucking wild trainer here now. I just need to check the moveset from this fucking Pokemon here. Frostlass is not hitting that hard. But I need to check what the moveset here is. And if I can survive somehow a Shadow Ball crit. I think so. Hex, Will-O-Wisp, Ice Beam. Okay. Frostlass, level 80. Yeah, stupid, I know. Sorry, guys. Hex. Yeah, Pulse survives the Hex for sure. Shadow Ball as well. Ice Beam is a bit lul. This could be Shadow Ball on the switch in as well, but I think this can even Will-O-Wisp here right now. Yeah. We switch one time to Zone here and switch back to my yeah. We switch to Zone one time here. It's fine, it's fine. We got this. I forgot that Gengar actually have Curse Body. Yeah, there's the Will-O-Wisp. Okay, this is Hex now, right? Yeah, this is always Hex. We just switch back to Pult. Pult is safe. Dude, how do I forget? Actually, yeah, Gengar, I'm always like, okay, Gengar only have the levitate ability and stuff like that. But yeah, we have actually Curse Body. This I have also Curse Body, by the way. But it's fine because, yeah, we will always, yeah, there's a Curse Body. Because we will always hit it at least, yeah. I should be a bit careful with that. You know what? Let's fly back pretty quickly. Let's pretty quick. I don't need to change the team, but my team was pretty fucking low, you know, and yeah, that was a bit stupid. I want to clear them because they are pretty annoying. They are blocking the way and they are just like swimmers, and yeah, that's okay. We got it. No reason to panic. Because Pult is GMO, it's pretty tanky now, because I just use so many scales. So it can always survive a fucking random move from a Pokemon what is, yeah, 11 lower, level lower. And Frostlass is not hitting that hard as well. Okay. Okay, Pult is lead again. This time we can use just darts. I'm pretty sure about that. I mean, you saw that I could skip this fight as well, but you know. Yeah, but that's the same problem, right? If this happens, it's okay, because we will switch into Sucker Punch. I just forgot that Gengar actually have Curse Body, but it's okay. Wow. Yeah, I mean, that works. Yeah, this is Banette and this will Sucker Punch. And we obviously never die to the Sucker Punch. That's fine. Okay. The Swimmer Susie is done as well. Okay. Here are more optionals. I don't exactly know where they are, but at least I can see that on the list. But yeah. Okay. So first thing we have to do now, and we will do it now, I would say, we can catch a new Pokemon. And let me have a small look here, because there's no reason to delay this. I mean, the only reason to delay here is if we get maybe a Zoroark, and then we can trade that here. But it doesn't really matter, because it's still not this location, then I would count that as a, you know? I think we just go for the ghost encounter here. We have a guaranteed ghost Pokemon. With Surf. It's Ghastly, Choupette, Dreepy, Sableye. Yeah. That's also pretty low level. Can be pretty low level at least. Okay, so we will take it with Surf. Yeah. Okay. We have enough balls. There it is. Oh my goodness! LOL! Creepy! I have you already! Why I'm leading with Heracross? Fucking Dreepy, man! I have you already, my goat! I think Sableye is a bit Pepega, right? Oh. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We don't complain about encounters, okay? I have no idea. Do we even get the mega item here? Don't have Mega Sableye here, right? Unavailable. Yeah, it's unavailable. Ah, fuck it. Okay. Yeah, I think this is just a fucking fake out sack then probably somewhere. Don't think this is useful. Let's quick ball here. Level 80 is a bit high, but would be fine. And the problem is how to weak you down actually here. Can go to Florges. Yeah, let's Giga Drain here. Holy shit, that was a lot of damage. Dude, that was just a fucking Giga Drain. Okay, got the Sableye. Adamant. Okay. The stall ability. Always moves last. Cool. Yeah, let's see. Maybe this is still... can do some small stuff, but I don't think so, to be honest. I don't think so, at least. Okay. Now we need to actually... trigger the event, basically, so we actually can even do something in Skypilla here. So let's trigger the event. I don't think... it's something special here. It's just vanilla, I guess so. Oh, mega item. Mega mobile need, okay. I think this Pokemon with the mega ability is fucking strong. I think outside of the mega it's pretty Pepega. Oh, there it is already. Yeah, I think this is the map layout is for sure a bit shorter here, because you have to usually do a bit more here. That's cool. Okay. Oh, sorry. Mistake. I was not reading. Oh, Sky Pillar. And yeah, exactly, we can get encounter in Sky Pillar. So, let's fly back here. There's no reason to delay Sky Pillar. Sky Pillar, pillar. There's room 1 on 3. Could think about Sky Pillar room 5 because of Altaria. Sky Pillar, that is with Togekiss. Could think about yeah, we could for sure think about the last room basically for Altaria. I think it makes the most sense here. We have D-Knight as well, Mens. Flygon, Hydreigon. Flygon is a dupe. Corvi is a dupe. Aero is a dupe. Togekiss and Archeops. And I think that's the best room here, if I see correct. On the other room, we have pulled already. Aero would be Togekiss, Corvi, Banette. Sableye, what is a dupe now? Scizor or Zoroark. Isui. I think we go for the 5th room. Just in case if it's completely hard to catch. We should be fine with this mons. Okay. Because I have deactivated the repel. No, activated, sorry. We don't need to worry about the random wild encounters right now, at least. Okay. Is the map layout changed here as well? Holy shit, it's raining. Oh, this looks pretty similar to vanilla, I would say. Yeah. This is just vanilla, I would say. Now I just need to find out what is the last floor, basically. But we will find it out. Probably this one. Or this one. Okay. So, with that we will deactivate the erratic weather in some seconds. And now let's check if it's here. Because I have deactivated the repel. But I don't think it's here, I think it's one down. So I think it's here. But yeah, like I said, let's just wait for some seconds. But there is no encounter here, I'm pretty sure. I will just do it for like 1 minute and yeah. It needs to be here. So I think that is the place for Altaria, the highest chance for Altaria. Okay, we got Mans. To be honest, we don't need Mans anymore, I pretty hard believe. But yeah, it's still an encounter. And it's Intimidate as well. Because of Pulled. Like, if I don't have Pulled, it's a different story, you know? I think we can throw a Quick Ball here. I don't think this can do anything to me right now. And we can try to Quick Ball here. Usually I would never say no to Mans, you know? But because we have Pulled, what is the way stronger Pokemon right now? And you don't get Mega Mans, of course. Yeah, that was easy. You don't get Mega Mans, it cannot be stronger than Pulled. That's the thing. That's at least what I think. Okay. So, let's go out here. Oops. That is wrong. Okay, and with that, we are... Can I fly from here? Yeah. Okay. Let's check out Mans and the moveset also. Hasty nature. This is a really good nature. Dude, I'm just getting everything. Okay, it's pretty slow IV-wise, but yeah. What is your moveset? Outrage, Dragon Pulse. Ooh, this had Fire Blast. Okay. I mean, we never died to one Fire Blast, so I would see that. But yeah. Okay. Do you get somehow Draco? Probably with the scale, right? Salamence. Because we have a lot of special attack as well. Yeah, Draco is a scale. That's what I thought. Yeah. That's basically one of the best moves that we can. Dual Wing Beat. I think this can still be useful in some fights. For sure. Don't get me wrong. Especially now with this nature. This is for sure useful. Because this nature is pretty old, man. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now we can just activate or start the event in Soto. And with that, we will deactivate the Erratic Weather. Let's enjoy that for some seconds. Even I saw that already multiple times with the Astel. It's so cool, man. I don't know, I like that. Doo-doo. I think the cinematics in Auras are really, really fucking good. Like, I'm not a big fan of Auras, for example. But yeah, the music and everything from the remake is really strong in my opinion. Especially the legendary themes are completely cracked in my opinion. Okay. And with that, the Erratic Weather is gone. And now we can catch the Romas. I think we need to get an item here, but I'm not exactly sure who will give me the items. Like, there's one item I think we need to get. Someone from this guys, right? Yeah, this is a gift, okay. Wait, what? Waterfall? Ah, yeah, there it is. Okay. There it is. So with this radar... yeah, now we can basically also do the gym, by the way. And with this radar, we can basically catch the Romas. We will not do it in this stream. We will try to catch one, I think, at least in the next stream. But I'm done for this stream. I'm done with the Erratic Weather. We are scaling. That's typical Peachal, I would say. We are scaling now. And the last gym is the next target. Yeah, we'll level up Sableye and Mance. And let's see. I think Mance is useful. Even we already have pulled. But I think Mance can still be useful. Especially because of Intimidate and stuff like that. AC nature. Yeah. Thank you for watching. And see you guys in the next stream.